Enthusiasm as well as anxiety grip Takoradi electorate as December 7th poll gets closer. And we have Fair Wages and Salaries Commission signs landmark negotiation agreements with 44 unions and institutions. Now, revised VAT on mineral exploration. Lands Minister to next government. Now, I find it interesting. You know the one about the Takoradi electorate? So, something came to my attention yesterday, and I was just wondering. You know, in 2018, I think it was the vice president who cut short for it was a fiber optic layout. You know, a massive infrastructure that was supposed to be, I think it was about $42 million, something like that, thereabouts. But yes, so I made some calls yesterday. Nobody seems to have seen what happened to that project since 2018.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this was to what, to boost telecoms?
Yes, no, to boost data infrastructure, you know, the whole digitization part of the whole, on that side of the country, you know, but nothing seems to have happened to that.
Looks like it hasn't seen the light of
No, I don't, you know.
But what does the headline say?
No, but this one says that enthusiasm as well as anxiety grip the Takoradi electorate as December 7th poll gets closer.
It's an interesting headline because if you watch the Situation Room on ChannelOne TV, you hear, I mean, how the figures are playing out in some of these regions. You know, Bernard has been going through the election website, all the data, plus additional data from the EC and all. I think yesterday they were throwing out some of the growth numbers. And it looks like the growth in eligible voters in the Western region itself did not increase that much. And so we'll need to find out what really is triggering this enthusiasm as well as anxiety within that space. Bearing in mind that the number of eligible voters did not increase by much. I think it was hovering around 5-6% compared to other parts of the country. So it will be interesting to get the details. I mean, this election is quite dynamic. And the factors that will come to play on December 7th, quite interesting. If you look at even the figures regarding the elections, past results, voting patterns, increase in number of voters over the years, quite interesting figures. And you can get all of that on, I mean, the election website, which we've put up. That's elections.citynewsroom.com. If you go there, you get all those figures there. So probably you need to check it out so you can understand where we are coming from regarding some of these figures. We have some graphs and all that on there that will show you the figures as we're discussing them. And then you can make your own deductions, you can make your own relations between past results and, of course, what we are expecting on December 7 and, of course, beyond.
It's going to be interesting.
I mean, I just had to chip that in because of how it's captured. Enthusiasm
as well as anxiety.
As against anxiety. And then I remember Bernard going through the figures yesterday on the Situation Room. Mind you, the Situation Room is live on TV. ChannelOne TV, of course, 3 p.m. daily. So you'd want to tune in. And it's quite interesting, quite fascinating as well.
The analysis is brilliant.
The analysis is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. All right, let me take you to the Chronicle newspaper. Jinapor to next government, scrap VAT on mining exploration. Dampare applauds Bawumia Mahama et al. For conducting decent campaigns devoid of violence. Kozi inaugurates road and bridge in Adentan. Kozi is Akusuya Esami. She's the MPP parliamentary candidate for the Adentan constituency. Inauguration, commissioning, launch, opening.
It's a season for those things. More of those.
I mean, we've heard the argument that
even if the projects are not complete.
We've heard the argument that most of these projects have been under construction. It just so happens that they've been completed within this space. But then the other, if you flip it, with those who are saying that it's actually just to gain votes and all that, I think it's too close to call, because even if it's done now, the masses may not experience it before December 7th.
No, they won't. But I think it's the optics.
It's the optics, really.
So the appearance of we did this, we've
Yeah.
completed this, we've done that, you know.
Exactly.
And,
But that
just
is that. I mean, to be pedestrian,
Yeah.
that is you tickling yourself and laughing.
well, yes. Well,
Yeah,
yes.
you understand.
And
If the one going to vote for you hasn't experienced,
it, yeah, then we don't know if
You
you have
get
it.
me?
The
Exactly.
expected impact.
Impact.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
And say this is these are not tangibles, takeaways. These are not things you are feeling in your pockets. And you understand? So by the time we're able to do that calculation, that okay, after the completion of so and so road, it's reduced my expenditure by so and so, we would have finished voting.
There will not be enough time. Yeah, to
You get me?
experience it. Yeah.
Yes, but I mean, we wish them all the best.
Yeah.
But it's good. Infrastructure is good. We applaud them for that. We need infrastructure.
It. Yeah, we need it.
We need it. And then I think now they should start thinking about water transport. You know, I don't see any proper economy that has developed without
but you know,
a proper water transport system.
Some of the things are just it almost as if we treat everything
Yeah.
like rocket science. You know, some of the most basic things. Look at this situation with the train, with the railway system.
Yeah.
We built you know, a fantastic network in Takoradi.
Yeah.
We have not seen how
the Western rail line.
the Western rail line. We have not seen how it's impacting connectivity and transportation across the country. Because you've done the western side. Is it functional?
Yeah.
How effective is this within the western region?
Then you've done internally. It's making some impact because of the haulage.
Okay. So it was designed for the heavy movement.
I don't think it should be restricted to that.
No, it shouldn't. Honestly.
It should aid movement to and fro.
Exactly.
You get it. But internally, with regards to the haulage, I mean, info out there suggests that it's
because
really
one of the
looking
biggest
good.
challenges that I have with the way the city, the twin cities are set up, you know, in the western region, Sekedi, Takoradi, is that when you arrive in Shama, right, as you're getting in, the traffic is insane. But would it not have been amazing if you can actually drive into a train station, park your vehicle, and ride a train into town?
David, would it not have been better that you drop at Kotoka International Airport
and go by train straight?
And go by train straight, or you can join a boat from Jamestown, and then straight to Sekedi.
Get onto a train, go straight to Jamestown. From the airport, sit in a boat, and go straight to Takoradi.
And this is you cutting what? How many hours of travel?
Look, Ghana, Charlie, let's do better.
We need to develop the water transport system.
We need to do better.
Water transportation is easier, it's faster, it's safer. If you ask me. Yeah.
All right, the Daily Guide has these headlines. It says the EC ready for special voting December 2nd. You also have will protect electoral officers. And that's the IGP promising. Ghana will not burn, Nana assures.
Okay.
Cozy commissions road and bridge in Adenton. Bawumia shakes Malamata, Bosiokai, and Hebron. All right. And December elections must focus on peace, not power. All right. So those are the headlines Daily Guide has given us.
All right. The news center, Elvis Dakus, the news center this morning. Police sued for 15 million Ghana cedis over chopped ear of pregnant woman. It was a quite disturbing story.
Yeah. Very disturbing.
Walk the talk of peace. IGP Dampare urges lawful conduct ahead of polls. President Akufo-Addo inaugurates 4 hospitals in Ashanti region. Cozy is everywhere. She's in almost all the papers with that inauguration of the road and bridge. And then you have MTN Ghana partners with Access Bank to offer flexible smartphone payment service. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. It sounds like something we've heard.
All right, the Herald newspaper chooses to go in this direction. Powerful watches seller exposes national security's terror squad. Publishes their exact tantrums thrown at kidnapped Emirates manager. Right. I'm sure you want to know some of the details in this story, isn't it?
So just walk to a newsstand near you and grab a copy.
Yeah. All right, so Media Foundation fights EC's media restrictions at collation centers. So we know that the EC is seeking to permit only 12 media houses.
Yes, I think it's 12 at the constituency level and 8 at the regional level.
Yeah, but my curiosity is, why wait till this late?
Exactly.
In the day.
And another thing, there's no print media even in there. So it says 3 TV, 5 radio. And it's quite worrying. I mean, yesterday I listened to Dr. Bosman Asari on Eyewitness News with Umaru Sandamadu on 97.3 City FM. And it was, I don't know, I didn't get the justification. It didn't settle. It didn't sit well with me because he sought to even relate to I mean, security. That what the media is a security threat in elections. And then also there was sort of a suggestion. This is what I picked off him. I mean, I may be wrong, but this is what I picked off that conversation, that we should co-share. As in
somebody picks the info, and everybody should ride on that person's info.
But what if what the person is churning out is wrong?
I mean,
what if that person has an agenda?
Yeah, so
it's dangerous. I mean, the EC should come again.
Yeah, I don't understand.
They should come again. I mean, I think it's dangerous, and it's never happened.
Yeah, we've never done this before. So I mean, honestly, I don't know why we're introducing that at this point. And in one of the most critical elections in this Fourth Republic, this is not. I honestly
think the EC should come again.
Believe that's the way we should go.
I am a bit worried that I've not heard anything from the GJA yet. It's the Media Foundation for West Africa that has spoken. I haven't heard anything from the Ghana Journalists Association yet. Hopefully they are looking into it and will come out with the appropriate statement at the appropriate time. But I mean, I think all voices should be brought to bear on this matter. How do you? We've allowed pluralization of the media in this country, and an event as big as the national elections, a crucial, critical one as the 2024 general elections, and you want to restrict the media. I don't get it.
Well, maybe, and I don't know if this is what Boss Masari, was alluding to, but maybe the whole idea of a lot of people massing up, to try and gather. And pick the data.
But I think the way everything can be streamlined, everything can be put together. Listen, we've gone to events where the nature of the event, there should be security arrangements. There's a station for the media,
and that's what I think.
Create a station for the media. Allow the media access, but create a station for them. Put them in one corner of the room.
Good. That's the way. That's the way we should do it.
And then there's technology, so you should be able to project the results as you get them, so that everybody can tap into it. Unless, of course, they are telling us that the EC is going to give us a feed where we all tap into it, so that we are sure that whatever we are getting is credible and from the EC. But you don't put just a few media outlets in there and expect the rest of the media fraternity to ride on their back or to feed into what they have. I don't think it's safe. I think it's dangerous for the credibility and transparency of these elections. And even public trust in the EC itself.
Already the trust is waning.
Exactly.
According to
I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right.
To wrap up with the headlines from the Herald, MPP plots with EC to rig 2024 election. And then this is Mahama speaking. Now, Deputy Finance Minister pulls gun on constituents at MPP rally for demanding accountability. Now, this is a very interesting one because
is it a figure of speech, an idiom, or
no?
He literally pulled a gun.
That's what I mean. Well, there was social.
Sticker.
Yes, there was also. Let me just.
I'll be shocked.
Yeah, well, I mean, the story says, and I saw it on social media as well yesterday. That he actually pulled a gun, and I mean, so unless it was one of the toy gun things that people have been doing, so it says here, Jim Boache Ansa, the spokesperson of the New Patriotic Party in the Inshaeso constituency and the Ashanti region, has disclosed that events that compelled the Deputy Finance Minister, Dr. Stephen Amwa, who doubles as a member of parliament for the area, to pull out a gun on his constituents at a rally. The gun pulling incident became the biggest story of a campaign program at Atasemanso in the Ashanti region.
This is shocking.
Yeah. Now, a Love FM report yesterday indicates that some of the MPP supporters present at the rally periodically fired toy guns.
Okay.
Which generated noise and discomfort for the MP.
Right.
In the course of the program, some disgruntled youth accosted the MP to demand answers about the state of the ongoing AstroTurf project in the constituency. Some of them, as per the report, fired guns which unsettled the MP, who took out his gun due to fear of being attacked.
Okay, he felt threatened. But where was his security detail?
Yeah, I'm wondering about that as well. You see, but here's the thing. If yesterday a number of people, about 20-something people, were arrested for brandishing toy guns. So I think it was Medical also, who was a couple of years ago, a few years ago, also brandished a weapon, and he also got arrested by the police.
The thing with these toy
so
guns,
if we're going to do this, honestly, I think that, I don't know if the police are looking into this.
No, they should look into it.
Asking him questions.
They should look into it. He should be questioned. And I mean, some facts.
Why is he carrying a gun on his person?
Yes, is he a licensed gun holder?
Yeah.
Does he have the license to hold a gun? Where was his security detail then? What was the security arrangements for that event? And of course, I mean, a number of questions need to be answered.
We had this issue in Wutusenya as well, you know, so.
I mean, just a quick one on the toy gun thing. I think sometimes we play too much. And you see, we create the room for unscrupulous persons to take advantage of situations to do their own thing. You get it? So I think we should commend the police for swooping in on that matter and then settle it.
Well, I'm hoping that
we may be playing
jump on this one as well.
With our toy guns and everything, but you never know who's holding an actual pistol.
Yeah, in the midst of all of that.
Exactly. And some of the toy guns actually look real.
Yeah. No, they do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, so
Adana Traditional Council warns Fourth Estate and allies about electrochem. All right, so their 30th anniversary of the Third World Network. Yesterday we carried it live here, and some of those comments came from there. All right.
Let me quickly take you through the Ghanaian publisher. Major story: FDA committed to food safety. This is according to the CEO of the authority. NHIA rolls out free dialysis program on December 1. Votes Bawumia for progress and development. Eslo Wusu urges Ghanaians. Otumfuo expresses gratitude to Akufo-Addo, says Ashanti has its fair share of development, and ADBMD pleased with North Shore Apro Ghana project. That's it for the Ghanaian publisher. All
right, we have the new publisher. Samira is speaking. She says, my sweetheart Bawumia focused on bold solutions.
I like that.
Not campaign of insults. Yeah.
My sweetheart.
Talk about support, man. Yeah. Gravedigger selling human head for 600 Ghana cedis. Hey, what story is this one now? Anyway, the story is on page 6.
You are there, and there's some story just come and spoil your mood. What is all this?
Gravedigger selling human head for 600
and
Ghana.
That gravedigger, where is he now? Is he in the grips of the police or he's walking about freely?
The story is on page 6 of the paper.
The Republic Press this morning says Akufo-Addo tears Mahama apart as he shreds 24-hour policy. Security chiefs commend EC as they acknowledge stakeholders' role toward peaceful elections. Mahama cries wolf again, alleges foul play in election process. Bawumia pledges to complete Agenda 111 in first year if elected. Locked funds, Men's Gold customers threaten to vote against MPP on 7th December. Rock City Hotel to launch Drive Safe, Arrive Alive road safety campaign on November 29. That's it for the Republic Press.
Okay, I'll just give you one more. And the custodian says National Election Security Task Force Lords EC parties and Ghanaians. We have NATO Shippo's Greater Accra voters for Bawumia, and we have the $35 million Dome Ketase Road project on course. Minister of Finance is speaking there, and MPP manages economy better than NDC. Razak Opoku speaking there. Access to quality education. Tampoli presents teachers' quarters and classroom blocks to constituents. Yeah. All right, Nana. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. Absolute pleasure.
All right.